Hello ladies and gents, PepperBelly here, and today I'm bringing you guys some more Interstellar Marines. It's been a while since I made a video for this game, but for some reason, recently I've been struck by Interstellar Marine fever. I've just been obsessed with this game and playing it constantly for like the last week, the amount of hours I put into it since, and I just absolutely love this game, and I can definitely tell you it's easily one of the most underrated games in the early access bracket on Steam. It just needs to be known, and unfortunately it's not. It's not played by enough people to make the multiplayer really that great, because most of the servers are filled with European players, or Australian, or Russian. There's not a lot of people in North America that seem to be playing, and unfortunately us North Americans are forced to play on European servers, which obviously makes it a little bit more difficult to make shots land, because they don't really have a proper netcode implementation yet. So bullets basically take a little bit longer to travel and hit targets, so those who have lower pings, basically their shots are going to register sooner than yours. As you can see, this is a prime example right here, having to lead the target significantly and missing every shot. That's kind of the troubles that we deal with right now, but I mean, I'm willing to put up with it because this game is just so damn good. It's a hardcore tactical shooter, it's meant to be unforgiving, and it definitely feels like those old school classic Rainbow Six games, or any other tactical shooter. It kind of reminds me of SWAT, it kind of reminds me of all those games. It has that tactical, hardcore nature to it that a lot of games just don't do nowadays, and it's a shame to see in a world today where there's just lack of tactical shooters. The new Rainbow Six Siege game looks fantastic. That's the first time I've seen a next-gen game that actually looks like it's going back to its roots. But you think of all the other games, and they basically transition into these arcade, straightforward, action-oriented games that don't really focus on the realism aspect of it and just try to make it this cinematic experience. And Interstellar Marines is going pretty much the route of both, without compromise, which is huge. Absolutely huge in the market of tactical shooters. You don't really realize that, but the fact that they have three key ingredients that they reference in terms of what inspires them to make this game. They got System Shock, they got Half-Life, and then they have Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six being the tactical shooter nature of the game, being hardcore, being unforgiving, and then System Shock for its sci-fi elements, and then Half-Life for its deep, rich narrative and scripting. They're trying to combine all three into this epic single-player and co-op experience that will take players on this vast, incredible journey across the universe and experiencing first contact and experiencing all these crazy things and land sharks and stuff and killing, and it's freaking awesome. I want this game to be made more than anything else on the market today. For some reason, this game just piques my interest on a whole new level. Nothing even compares to what this game seems to offer me and promise me. And the fact that these developers are very passionate about this product, I know they can pull it off. Considering the progress I've already seen, seeing the demos they've done in the past, I've already seen what they're capable of doing. And it's some of the most mesmerizingly awesome experiences you can get on the PC, and the reason why it's not being successful to this very day in terms of funding and support and advertising baffles me. Like, I don't understand how nobody knows what this game can become. I don't know why people don't jump on it. When you have games like Take Down Red Saber who get funding up the fucking ass, alright, and turn out to be the biggest piece of shit released in gaming history, and games like Ground Branch and Interstellar Marines fail on their Kickstarters, which they're obviously doing better, this game, as it stands right now, is like 100 times better than Takedown. Yet, it's not as popular or known during its inception when it was going through its Kickstarter phases. I tried to promote it, many people tried to promote it, but for some reason, it just wasn't piquing the interest, and unfortunately, it's kind of frustrating to us who want to see this game actually become a reality. We want to see this game be released to the public. There's a co-op module that's going to be releasing within a month, which already looks superb. You're looking at the AI test that they showed off. The AI is smart, given the aspects that they already have included. Their intelligence level right now is better than most fucking games out there that offer tactical shooter, hardcore nature AI, and basically their adaptation of what an AI is to make them hardcore is being super fucking ultra precise shooters that you can't combat and have ultra ridiculously fast reflexes that are completely unrealistic. And that's how they do that. They're like, oh yeah, they're not going to move around the map smartly, they're not going to be taking cover or learning how to flank or communicating with each other. No, we'll just make them impossibly reactionary, fast, quick, no-scoping AI. And that's basically how you determine their difficulty. In this game, looking at the AI they already have established for their demo purposes that they display so that we can look at, you can see that the AI isn't just really good shots, but they actually know how to flank you and maneuver around and actually, well, they can also friendly fire each other apparently, but you know what I mean? They're not stupid. And it's not like a frustrating experience where you're going to clear a room and then the guy, for some reason, is able to completely just 360 headshot you instantly, which obviously in real life isn't feasible when you got 4 guys kicking in a fucking door to kill you. I know I'm going on a crazy rant here, like this furiously anger-driven rant about why this game isn't more popular, because I want to see this game become one of the top games on the market, because it deserves it. Not many games I can say that for. Not a lot of games are gonna be like, oh yeah, this deserves recognition, this deserves to be known throughout humanity as being the best thing ever. But Interstellar Marines has been in development for like 10-15 years. Like the initial concepts go back to the 90s. They've been thinking and planning and wanting to make this game a reality for a decade. Like, that's such a long time. And they've had development hurdles and issues, and like, they've put up with so much shit. And now they're finally here delivering us a product, slowly but surely. There's a lot of people who are out there, I can understand impatience, because, you know, it's been developing for so long. A lot of people would be like, okay, yeah, why isn't it out yet? Why aren't we seeing further progress, considering the progress we've seen in the past looked like to be further ahead than it is now? I can understand those frustrations. But you gotta realize, if you actually look at the history of what these devs went through, you will understand why it's taking so long for the development process to come through. They had to rebuild the entire game on the Unity engine once their Unreal Engine licensing expired or something like that. They couldn't afford the licenses for Unreal Engine because it was millions of dollars, and obviously they don't have millions of dollars, so they switched to the Unity engine, and they had to rebuild the game from the ground up on that with 2 people. 2 people had to do that. And now they actually managed to expand and get like 8 or 15 developers helping them. I don't know exactly the maximum number they have right now, but they have more people, and the development process is chugging along, which is great. But I honestly think that they need more support from people like me, from people like you. They need to know about this game. People out there who don't know what Interstellar Marines is needs to know about it. People need to start buying the early access if they so want to donate. Even if you're not going to purchase it outright and get the early access edition, spread the word. Talk on the internet about it. Let people know, because this game is worthy of attention. And the co-op module that's coming out within a month maximum, they're saying late July, early August, I will be playing the shit out of that. I can guarantee you that, and I'll be making content and giving you my impressions on how it is. Who knows, it could turn out to be a flop. You never know. You know, the AI might actually, there might be hiccups and glitches and whatever, but as it stands right now, this game is definitely worthy of attention and deserves it. My name's been PepperBelly. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one.